Hi guys, we're now back with session two of the two-part Thursday night live, and we just had a very awesome conversation about payment processing systems, and we had Wendy Lawrence on for Spur Open. So now, Kareem, send me the link to join, please, so we can get your thing going. I don't want to keep you for very long. So now we're going to be talking about Pinterest, and I just ended the last live with a hell of a rant because because our banks are not acting right. And guys, I personally believe, yeah, that e-commerce and the ability to transact online and do business online is going to be what will save us and our economy as a small island state. And I think the prime minister just get it. I think him just get it. I think something just click in him head. And what you guys are gonna see, and this is a prediction I'm making now. Hi Kareem, why your background? You're dark. Can't barely see you. And I think that, and I'm going to leave here, guys, and make a prediction, yeah? And I can hold me to it. You know what I think is going to happen? There are going to be more data centric processes. And what do I mean by that? NIDS is going to come back on the table. Believe me, NIDS is going to come back on the table because you see how hard it was for them to find the people that were running for St. Catherine. NIDS is going to come back on the table because too much of our people are not in our system. So they are hard to find, they are hard to track. And now that we know that communicable diseases, they can so easily spread, we need to be able to track every single Jamaican. Best believe NIDS is going to come back on the table as a conversation, right? You know what else is going to happen? Geoinformatics is going to have a boost because what geoinformatics does is that geoinformatics is several interrelated technologies that they're using. And what they're doing, they're scanning the landscape. So not only just the physical geographical landscape, but they're also scanning the landscape in terms of the biomaterial on the landscape, or the bioprocesses. So animal, plant, food, people. And if you are a savvy business, and this is just a quick tip to business when for charging a consultation fee for. But if you're a business and you're interested in doing specific targeted marketing towards other people, you need to be looking into geoinformatics because what they can do is they can hear geography, demographic, who will live which part, when, where, or why. And that way you can choose, okay, where's the best place to put a branch location if I'm a bank? Because believe me, a lot of Jamaicans are not being served by JPS, Water Commission, or banks because they're not in their communities or in nearby communities. You have a truck go all the way to Oyo to access these kinds of services. So with informatics, you can make an as accurate as possible information decision based on data, reliable data about who is who, where they are, and the types of services that they need and what they will respond to. Is to say, I think our telecommunication services need to be using these systems because they are woefully inadequate. And if we didn't know before, we know no say flow ain't shit and digital ain't shit neither. Because you are telling me say 3 billion people and flow can't manage it. So what am I charging me so much money a month time for? And then can't manage a little influx of some people in the daytime. In Kareem, honestly, and I had a client who I was developing a website for, and she's all the way over in St. Elizabeth, and she has to be using her mobile data, cannot afford her one Zoom conversation with me. 10 minutes into the Zoom and her money done. Now, what kind of effort is this for big international? You want to be an international telecommunication service, and you can't manage a Zoom conversation? Talk the truth. Talk the truth. We need, so I have a suspicion that geoinformatics systems are gonna get used enough more because we're missing out on vital data and information. And we are carrying go drop them in a place where nobody know they, where nobody now use it, where the demographic there cannot afford the services anyway, and we're not thinking strategically because we're not data driven in our thinking. We're guess. As some guess and spell thing with the and we've been guessing and spelling for much years, but you say, oh, we get excited about 20-year-old technology. Oh, now I can get a doctor online. You could have done that since 1998 still. What does I say? Right? You could have been doing that since 1998. So the technology now where we get excited over and work from home and remote work, they're 20 years old.
Sometime.
20 odd years old, and we get excited about 20-year-old technology. Imagine if we were current. Imagine if our governmental systems were current. Imagine if our business systems were technologically integrated. You see the massive fallout, the fallout that happened yet, you know. Well, rapid fallout that happened when COVID recovery start going for some businesses, you see? And then we're back to go twep. And you know why? They're inflexible and they're not prepared for a crisis because they think they're invincible because they're big. There's no such thing as being too big to fail. Yeah, y'all have been seeing what's been going on. No such thing as being too big to fail. No such thing as having, oh, I have a prime location. Your prime location don't mean shit now, does it? Because ain't nobody reaching you. You need to be digital. You need to have digital systems. You know what? But I don't whipping peach start me up. I'm blaming this on you, Pink Peach, because you tell me say I want to hear the rest of the rant. I'm a very saucy for them right now because them annoy me. Them are annoy me. I've had it up to here with them and them foolishness stuff. But let's see if we're gonna go return to post-COVID ways and see if dog and yam will suffer. You see, all of a sudden we can export tissue to America. Fast to say that they can't get tissue from China because they lack of China because they want China in a battle. Now they have new export markets. More export markets are going to open up because of COVID. Are we prepared? Are we ready to meet the demands of those new export markets? More people are going to be looking to the Caribbean because we're right in their backyard. We're ready? No, because we can't have angle with telecommunications can't have angle phone call between Digicel and Flow in a regular times your Flow call can't connect to Digicel. So you can just imagine. You can just imagine. You can't take no other fast to say email and can't come through. Listen to me now. Anyways, Kareem, thanks for jumping on.
The pleasure is
Thanks for jumping on. Listen, I'm saucy for them because they might get on my nerves. So Kareem,
yes.
welcome to session 2 of the hashtag Thursday Night Live. And in this session, we're going to be talking about Pinterest. Now, Kareem, who is our local Pinterest expert, and I'm calling you expert, Kareem, don't tell me anything else, who's a local Pinterest expert, is going to be teaching us what we need to know. I'm not going to give you the secret enough to go pay him for it, but I'm going to give you the basics of how to set up, how to start, and how to grow our businesses on Pinterest. Kareem, you do one-on-one consultations, right?
That's right.
If you want more in-depth stuff on the PM5 that we're dealing with tonight, we're going to pay our service providers for their expertise. So, Kareem, over to you, darling.
Okay.
Hi, Ingrid.
So first of all, Pinterest is a
Hi, Tara.
semi-social media platform. And I say semi because it's really a search engine that has
Right.
social media features,
Right.
right? I like to tell persons that it's like a fancy version of Google.
It is
So,
like a visual version of Google.
right. So you go to Pinterest, you type in whatever you're looking for and click enter, and something pops up,
Right.
right?
You kind of dark though, Kareem.
Yeah, the lighting here is a bit.
Oh, you have sultry lighting. Okay, never mind. Dating.
Let me see if I can. You see me now?
Maybe you could turn the other way.
Uh, this is better.
A little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah.
All right. So, with that said, right, it's all about starting your account.
Yeah.
And as a business, you want to start with a business profile. Now, if you have a Gmail address, it's very easy to sign up because you can sign up with your Gmail address. Once you've signed up, you open a business account. That way you have access to the analytics feature that
More
Pinterest
insight.
offers, right? Now, once you've done that, it's really as simple as, searching for the inspiration, as some people call it. So searching for what you like, saving it, and actually putting your own content there.
Right. So you're creating boards.
Right. So creating boards, creating pins, and
Right.
the
So
pins.
can you explain what boards and pins are?
So a board is really just a photo album then,
Right.
right? So in this photo album, you put whatever you want to put in it. But for business purposes, right, we try to keep boards within a specific niche.
Right.
So let's say you can have a board on portrait photography,
Right.
and you know that all the pins, which would be the images that are going in that board, would all be related to portrait photography.
Right.
Now, you save pins to boards, but you can
Mm-hmm.
also create your own pins and attach them to the same or to different boards,
Right.
all as you wish, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how it works is that if you have a website, and by website I'm using this term really loosely because it could be an Instagram page, a YouTube channel, whatever the
Right.
case may be. But once you have some website that you want to send people to, you could just create a pin, add the destination link, which is the website that you want persons to go to. And once they see that link, once they see the pin, they click on it, it takes them directly to whatever website you are trying to send them to, right? And that's how you drive traffic from off of Pinterest to
To your
your website,
website or your social media page.
right? So if you want more views on your YouTube channel, Pinterest is the place to go because you get free traffic moving from one platform to the other. If you're
Right.
trying to grow your Instagram account really fast, you get free traffic, right?
Yeah.
If you're a blogger, and I'm not going to say hundreds, thousands of bloggers use Pinterest, right?
Thousands. Yeah.
And they're getting hundreds of thousands of views each month.
True. And let me tell you why this is important before you go on, Kareem. Guys, one of the industries that I'm predicting is going to boom is blogging and influencership. I think the blogs are going to make a comeback because the blogs have been very helpful during this COVID time in terms of transmitting information,
They are.
in terms of giving advice and tips and stuff like that. Blogs have been very helpful, and so have influencers, because what has been happening is that now that companies are not online, they've been using people who are already online and establishing the online space to help market their goods and services. So I think people are now realizing the benefits of working with influencers and paid digital partnerships. So I am predicting that influencer market is going to boom and that blogs are going to make a comeback. Not that they were gone, but the conversation wasn't there anymore in terms of blogging. But I think blogging was always a thing. It's still a big thing. You can still make money from blogging. And I think even more so now, that's going to be a thing. So that's one of the reasons. If you're an influencer or a blogger, you need to be on Pinterest.
And one of the other things too is podcasting. It's something that I actually recently started, and you can actually use Pinterest to drive traffic to your podcast too.
I do.
So the possibilities with Pinterest are really endless. And
Definitely.
as I speak about
It's
possibilities,
free.
exactly, right? And as I speak about possibilities, one thing that I must say is persons struggle with online business mostly because they start the business but they're not getting any customers, they're not getting any traffic,
Visibility is an issue.
right? And because they're not getting the traffic, they give up. And Pinterest is there as the best free traffic source because it takes forever to grow your Instagram account, right?
Yeah. People are so focused on Instagram.
Exactly.
People are so focused on Instagram. Someone who should even be on Instagram when the business is not going to make it for Instagram, because Instagram is not the platform for your kind of business.
That's
And then
true.
doing their research, Kareem, and before they're jumping online, they're not playing out them strategy. And because a part of your digital strategy, is your platforming. Which platform is going to be the best platform for me to advertise my business on, for me to put my content on, for me to distribute my content? Everybody want to jump on Instagram because it's popular. I know people who are not on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. They're solely on Pinterest and they are rolling in it because that's the best platform for them. We're not even cross-platforming. I saw a stick on Instagram. Get those part of Instagram and kill the backside, and we're still stuck there. Fast and said popular. What
That
you doing?
and the
What you doing?
truth about it too, is
Mm.
Instagram is a place for brands,
Yeah,
but Pinterest is a place for everyone.
exactly.
So if you have an established brand,
Mm-hmm.
then go to Instagram. Yeah, stay here. But if you're just starting out your business, if you don't really have so much of a brand presence, then Pinterest is the place to build it,
Exactly.
right?
Because Pinterest, they're not leading with brand names, they're leading with the content. So a
Right.
lot of the time you're scrolling to Pinterest, you don't even know who posts what until you click on it. And it's when you click on it, and sometimes you still don't even know because you're really only because how Pinterest sets up is that you're so focused on the content, not the content provider, that all you're looking is at what is being said. And if it makes sense and if it connects, then you click and you go to the website. Again, you're not looking for no big name. You're only looking at the content, and that's what I love about Pinterest. So they're not playing up followership and who have 10,000 followers. It's not about followership. It's about the information, and if the information is what you are looking for, and they're very good at finding information that you're looking for. The algorithm.
That's it. And one of the things too is when it comes to Pinterest traffic, it's
Mhm.
way more monetizable than on Instagram or
Yes,
any other platform for that matter.
yes,
Because
exactly.
majority of Pinterest users, they're literally searching for items to buy, be it an online course, a podcast they want to listen to,
Right.
an ebook, right? I recently read an article where
Research platform.
Toyota, not Toyota Jamaica, but Toyota in general, actually use Pinterest traffic to increase car sales. No,
Really?
I would never even think that persons would be buying cars through
From
Pinterest,
Pinterest.
right? And they have
That's
boosted car sales for, I think it was last year into this year,
mhm.
right? Which was really surprising for me.
Yeah.
So, as I said earlier, the possibilities with
So
Pinterest
you're
are
not too
endless.
small to be on Pinterest then, because if Toyota International, which is a multi-trillion-dollar company, can be on it, who's you?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the good thing
And
about it,
it doesn't matter your size. You can be brand new. Hi, Monique. You can be brand new on Pinterest and start getting eyes on your things. Instantly, because it doesn't matter who you are, whatever proper account. And then the good thing is that you can Pinterest allows you to claim your website. So if you have a website, you can claim the website. You can insert Pinterest into your PHP file on your website, and it can now track your pins. So you
right,
can automatically pin from your website to Pinterest and vice versa. That's amazing. You
you
can do that.
also you also get to claim Instagram, your Etsy shop, and
Yeah.
YouTube as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
by claiming all those accounts and
You're kind of integrating them into your Pinterest.
exactly, but most people don't understand the potential that Pinterest really has to offer, right?
Yes.
One other thing that I want to mention is it's easy to start, and unlike other platforms like Instagram, I really hate Instagram for this, but I mean, don't kick us off the live, but they don't limit you when it comes to reach.
No, that's the thing.
So if
The
there are 200,
algorithm is way more friendly over there.
exactly, so if there are 250 million people on Pinterest, if your content is good enough, you might just be able to reach 250 million people, right?
And it doesn't, it's not a steep learning curve to make your content. The one thing that you need to learn about Pinterest is that the more appealing your pins is, the more visible they're going to be. And not only is your pins, but your captions, because Pinterest is very caption based, right? So your captions have to be on point, it have to be specific, it have to be direct. That's why you need Kareem. As I say, someone with the long caption there, Jesus Christ,
Well,
right?
as you touched on, as you touched
A
on that,
keyword, yeah, you have to use your keywords on Pinterest. Pinterest is very
right?
keyword reliant because people are again, that is why it is a search engine,
Exactly.
because their algorithm relies heavily on keyword searches to help you find what it is that you're looking for. So if your keywords are not in your captions, if your captions are not right, you're gonna get lost in a sea of things. But you can be a gluten-free somebody who do gluten-free things, and you can still get your things seen. Jessica in the Kitchen is on Pinterest. From the comfort of my bowl, these are two of my favorite foodie Jamaicans. They're on Pinterest and they get heavy circulation on that platform. And I know that if you talk to them, they're going to tell you, because when I spoke to Jessica in the latest episode of Digital Jamaica Podcast, please go and check it out. Jessica literally told us all of her secrets, and one of her big secrets was Pinterest. So you guys need to go and listen to that episode because she did spill all the tea, child. But yes, Kareem.
Yeah, so as you touched on that, the two most important factors to consider when you're about to start your Pinterest account
Right.
is pin design and SEO, as you said, keywords.
Yeah.
Once you can master those two, then, as I said, the possibilities are endless. No,
All right. Tell us about mastering those two.
no, pin design comes in a few stages, and I don't have the time to go into all of them right now. But to start off, you need to stand out. And this requires a little bit of design knowledge. And by
Right.
design, we talk about graphic design knowledge. If you check out Pinterest on your phone, you're not going to see as much pins as you would if you were supposed to pull it up on a computer.
Right.
Now, if you're seeing 20, 40 pins on a page, how does your pin stand out among the rest?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be using colors that are really catching to the eye. You want to be using text that is easily readable,
Bold text.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said earlier to have a catchy caption and keywords
A
in the caption,
keyword with caption.
right?
Yeah.
But you also want to have those keywords and a catchy title on the pin,
On the pin itself.
right?
Right.
Because if I see something that says how to make money with podcasts, that is just how to make money with podcasts. But if I see something that says how I made $10,000 using
In
podcasts,
24 hours with whatever.
right,
Yeah.
that brings in the reader a bit more. So that piques your interest, and you want to not just stand out, but pique the interest of the reader, right? Once you've done that, then the last thing that you need to do with pin design is to ensure that you have a call to action. And I was just talking about this earlier today with one of my students, because he was saying he's getting all the impressions, he's getting all the saves, but he's not getting much conversions. And that was simply because he was lacking the call to action.
And the call to action is what? Give us an example of a
So
call to action.
your call to action is basically telling the audience to click the link, right? So this is where you say, here are 15 ways to skyrocket your Instagram account. Click the link to see more, right? Read more on this article, right? Check out the website to see more, right? And
Or
I
here.
always advise persons to do is, you want persons to click, so give them a reason, right? If you are going to say 20 ways, don't list all 20 ways on the pin. List about 10. And then you say, if you want to
Five.
see
And then for read that at 15.
exactly, right? And say the last or the best 15 are over on the website. Go check it out, right? You have to leave a call to action, something that tells them, I need to click on this pin, right? Saves
Yeah.
are important, but if you're not getting conversions, then you're not going to be making money.
Exactly. And the good thing about Pinterest, unlike Instagram, is that you can tap the picture and it takes you directly to the link.
Exactly.
There are several ways to get to the link. You can tap the picture itself. So if you tap it, it takes you directly to the link, or you can click read more and it takes the link. But I barely click read more. I literally just tap the image and it takes me directly to the link. Unlike Instagram, where you have to go back at their profile and then go to them bio and then click link in and then bio. You can link directly to your page on your website. And once them Even if you accidentally touch the picture, it can get to the link. So yeah, get even
Get there.
accidental traffic
And,
to your website.
and
Yeah.
one of the things that people often overlook is they don't put the link on the pin. So let's say you made the pin and you realize that the pin is getting a lot of saves and no link clicks. But when you check it out, there is no link there for persons to click.
Oh, so them just put the picture, not the link.
Exactly. And I've seen a lot of persons who have made that mistake.
Yeah.
So if there's no link, then there's no customer at all,
Yeah.
right? So that's one of the most important things. And you said something earlier about just tapping the picture, not clicking to see read more. And this is one of the reasons why the caption is so important, because the caption is what also helps you to be found, right?
Right.
When you throw in all those keywords, persons get to see you more because you rank more. But here's the funny part, not everyone is going to read the caption,
They
right?
just want to see what's on the pin.
Exactly, and that is what really determines should I click or should I not click. If
Right.
I want someone to stand up, the fastest way to get them to do it is to say, hey, stand up. So that's the call to action, right? Hey, click the link. Hey, read more here, right? And one of the good things about Pinterest that I've never touched on yet is it allows you to sell from inside the platform.
It allows you to do what?
Sell from inside the
Yeah.
platform. Yes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So there's this thing that you call product pins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you can post a picture of what the product is, right? And if you have an e-store, it works even more seamlessly. Well, it works with
If you have a store,
an e-store, an online store,
an e-store, okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be Shopify. Etsy is the best one to use though, right?
Yeah, on Pinterest, yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. But once you have the e-store, that one works too. And what it allows you to do is you can either pin it directly from the e-store or you create your own pin, right? And post it so that when persons see that pin, they can literally just click the link and purchase right there.
So it doesn't so it doesn't take you outside of Pinterest?
It does, but it does it so seamlessly you don't even notice.
Okay, so when you're clicking on the product, it literally takes you directly to that particular product on the page.
Right
And you
to
just
the buy
hmm.
section where you can just click buy.
I don't know.
So, so if you are a person who is creating digital products, Pinterest has unlimited, well, almost unlimited traffic. So why not use Pinterest?
Definitely. All right. Is there anything else that we need to know about Pinterest, Kareem? So what you said was make sure that your captions are on the pin itself. Make sure that you have a call to action. Make sure that you're using keywords and be absolutely sure that you're including the link when you're setting up that pin. Is there anything else that you think we need to know about Pinterest? And you also say that you can sell from within Pinterest technically, because what is happening is that you can have a product, like a product on a pin, because it's the same pin. And when you click on the pin, it takes you directly to that product page
That's
where you can then purchase. Okay. All right. Is there anything else without giving away all your secrets? Because Kareem is available for one-on-one consultations and he's very good and all them client them white, so it must be good. I'm just kidding, Kareem. But that's true. But still,
yeah.
but if you go to his page, listen, he has some amazing posts and he gets very high engagement on Instagram. Kareem, would you say the reason why you get high engagement on Instagram is because people are finding you on Pinterest?
Well, I haven't really repurposed much of my content
Okay.
from Instagram to Pinterest or vice versa. But one of the reasons why I get a lot of engagement is
High
because
engagement.
I'm
Because
literally just telling persons the facts as they are,
Yeah.
right?
Get
And
that information from you because you use a lot of carousels, right?
right,
Right. And you have a ton of information in carousels. And then the good thing about Kareem is how you present it. It's very funny a lot of times, but it's very informative. You get a ton of value from the carousels because I've been saving them. I was like, okay,
thank you.
and that's like click, gotta do this, click, save. So you get a ton of information from your carousel. So anything else you think we need to know to get started? So we definitely need a business account. You say if you're a business, you need a business account. For years, look, I've been using Pinterest for over 10 years, I think. But I was using Pinterest I am Liberty said they've been researching Pinterest. People are seeing me like, by the way, good evening. Hi, I'm Liberty. Yes, so we have our resident Pinterest expert, Kareem. You can check out his page. Kareem, what's your Instagram page again?
At Marketing with Kareem.
At I'm just gonna drop it in here at marketing. Lord Jesus, I can't spell. Marketing with Kareem. Yes, I can't say a blessed thing. Marketing with Kareem. There you go. All right, so a ton of value over on Kareem's page, guys. Yes, we've been sleeping. I've had Pinterest for so long because, guys, my design process starts with Pinterest because I steal a lot of people's shit off Pinterest. I ain't even gonna lie. But let me tell you what I do. Let me tell you what I do. I don't steal, as in carbon copy their stuff, right? Do business accounts get less engagement than personal pages, Kareem? I don't think they
In
differentiate.
fact, business accounts get more
Oh,
engagement
okay.
because once Pinterest sees that you're a business, they automatically push your pins out even more. And then when they see that you have your website claimed, they
Yeah.
push them out even more.
Whatever.
So it's always centered around getting more persons as businesses on Pinterest and getting more pinners and more persons in terms of the audience engaged so that the continuity can be there. It's
A
it's
good thing to
also
ask question good if I seminar on that. Yes, I am limited to say it's a part of their business model. But look how on the smart TV. I've been using Pinterest for so long because I have a shit ton of boards on Pinterest. I think I have over 50 boards on my personal Pinterest page, my non-business page. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shame. I don't shame. I go on Pinterest first, yeah? Like when I'm doing a website design or something, I go on Pinterest first. I'm gonna type in what I look for. So if me I look for like Instagram posts, like Instagram feed things, I type in Instagram layout design or Instagram post design or Instagram story ideas or hit yes 50 I am ready to shame or 50 Instagram post ideas or blog ideas. I'm a type it in and then I look through 5 million. My favorite pastime is feeling around and I'm look a chair and I'm look a couch with Pinterest. Have my detective show them are playing at the background. Me not know what the hell I'm going to show what in a Pinterest. And what I do is that I take elements out of each thing that I like and I make a mood board. So I have a ton of mood boards, private mood boards on Pinterest. You see, Monique says she uses it for birthday celebration. Exactly, Monique. Yes, creative inspiration. That is how they are branding themselves, and it's true. So I see it as a mood board. I see, and then make sure some mark the elements some like, and then I teeth it. Finish here. Finish here. Finish here.
well,
That's why my designs are so boss.
yep.
No, but seriously, guys, that's what I do. My budget list says I use Pinterest as mood boards as well. And guys, please to go and check out my budget list because she's been doing some shit over there, and I'm like, girl, her pins are looking very beautiful. So go and check it out. Every photo shoot. Yes, Monique said she uses it for photo shoots for her birthdays. Hi, Mr. Jamaican Real Estate. No, definitely, guys, in all seriousness, I always start with Pinterest first. It is my if me delete off every app off of my phone, me I keep Pinterest on. If I say I don't really use Pinterest online, Kareem. I don't really use the website Pinterest because for some reason I don't like the website version of Pinterest.
And you know it has more features.
I lie.
It has way more features. I mean, I need to
It's
start using the
too
website version.
much things at one. I too much things one time. Me can't, my brain. It's like, whoa, pin, wait, one more. Me can't. You see, like how it's streamlined in your mobile phone, I'm only actually like 3 or 4, but me can't deal with that. Well, like 5 million people, I was thinking, whoa, chill, come down. Me can't do all at one time. So I actually prefer the app version, especially when I'm just searching for inspiration and stuff like that. And the first place I start, guys, is with Pinterest. Definitely, because they have a lot of design inspiration. And please don't go thief the people them things. When I say steal, what I mean is I steal the idea, not the exact replication of things. Father say I'm a creative juice like a flow. So I use it for inspiration, especially when I'm in a rut or when I'm stuck and inspiration now come to me. First place me go is Pinterest. And guys, if you guys are really into Instagram gifts, gifs, gifts,
Yeah,
we use
gifts.
gifts. All right, gifts are gifts I use. If you are really, oh, Mr. Jamaican Real Estate said I only use website version. I can't use it too much things one time, too much things for my can't process. So if you're into like if you incorporate a lot of Instagram gifts into your stories, Pinterest is perfect because you can actually go and search collections, Instagram gift collections on Pinterest that you can use. Boom, tip, pay me man. You can go and look for gift collection. So you know that our collection has several different gifts that look alike because it's the same style. So you can now make your stories look like it's one nice thing because you're
Yeah.
using several gifts from the same collection. How many of y'all know that Instagram have gift collections where you have a collections of gifts in the same like you have one person making several gifts and they're all looking alike and they're all so cute. So if you should go on Pinterest and search Instagram story ideas, you'll see a lot of gift collections come up. And I've used a lot of them and they're so cute and so pretty. You don't have to use the same boring gifts over and over
Yeah.
again. Y'all disgusting, honestly. Oh, so them have 91
91
words. Oh
words.
my god. Monique says, I use it to make and try new recipes and healthier food meal plan. So that's where you get the bread recipe from. Me see, I bake bread, Monique. That's where you get the bread recipe from. I just love going there and look at I just love to go there and look at the food. First time I make none of them because I ain't got time. But I like see them kind of pretty. That's why I follow guys, please to go and follow Katie Francis over on Pinterest and Kareem. Kareem, what is your Pinterest handle?
Marketing with Kareem.
Marketing with Kareem and Jessica in the kitchen and from the comfort of my bowl because they're doing amazing things over there. Or food people, they picture them look pretty, them look like fine picture. Me see, me go, that nice. Love it. Love it. Anything else? You guys have any questions for Kareem? Because Kareem got to go. He got things to do. He's a busy man. You guys have any questions for Kareem? I'm afraid to check mine. That's so much thing you have money. When you go use people them things for foolish things. I say, boy, I make bread recipe for say for what you're gonna use to make money. Architecture design ideas. Yes, Pink Peach, I know you're very much into your architectural design. Banana bread pizza, everybody. Okay, money. Any questions for Kareem? I am liberty before we go. Kareem, how can we get to you for consultation?
Well, right now, you can
You're
just,
not telling your booked.
well, actually, you can just go to my Instagram page or my Pinterest page, and there's a link in both of the bios that says patreon.com/marketing with Kareem. No, it's a subscription thing, so you pay $25 for the month and you have 4 consultation for 90-minute sessions at that. So you can all head there, and and I also post other resources there too. So there's free content as well as paid content inside
$55 Kareem. Man, if you have a conversation
for
off
the
there,
entire month.
you're for free. But talk to Kareem about in pricing. $25 for a 90-minute session, Kareem, you mad it?
Probably.
For a 90-minute session, I'm on for 25 man if you talk. As you say, yeah, you. How much time have we talked to you about pricing, Kareem? $25 for 90-minute session? A giveaway that might as well give away for
Yes, I mean it's all for COVID though. So
I am liberty say talk to him there. A true. That may I say to talk to him. No, we don't need COVID prices.
no man.
Please no. $25 for 490.
Yes.
May I have a strong talk outside of this. Pause is a joke, you joke with life. Come on, Kareem, that's a lot. With all the knowledge that you have and all the people them that you have helped. No, bro. COVID prices here and there. White people are doing them pay for. And I like Jamaican people when white people them pay.
Yeah, but I mean, you see, when it comes to like my overseas clients now, like I have persons from Greece.
Kareem, you don't have any local.
I mean,
When
true,
you talk about overseas,
true,
I
true,
don't
true,
local client.
true. Probably just one or two.
Ask him there for me, Liberty. All four? All four? No, Kareem's 9 to 5 is his business. Kareem does a whole heap of other things online. He does marketing, he does Pinterest, he do graphic design, he do one of as I say. He's a multi-talented youth I look on. But why man in pricing them? If we're about in pricing them all the time. Yes, I am liberty to say we're gonna have an intervention with Kareem. Yes, Father said could I make way more money because Kareem don't take on local clients, and I cannot blame him. Father say when they don't like pay people money. But I'm afraid to talk it. So Kareem clients are some nice, pretty white people. We pay him on time and pay him whatever they're asking for and can more than raising prices them. And he's very good. So it's not like he's very good. Heading to Kareem page now. Heading to Kareem page now. Hello, overseas client. Reparation, sir. No matter what it be center. Like the boy doesn't want to get him money and paying like a busy come to for reparations. No, I don't blame him for not taking on local clients. Them don't pay, and that's a whole heap of headache.
Yeah.
I build websites. Yes, I don't know if Kareem build websites. You build websites, Kareem?
I do, but like
That's not your concentration.
yeah, not me.
Kareem the one make apps. He's multi-talented. But more about that, Kareem, I must forget exclusive when that was. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions for Kareem? Hi, Ashango. We're talking about Pinterest, and Kareem has given us a lot of information about all the things that we're missing over there on Pinterest. Hi, Cool Market. How you guys doing? We're talking about Pinterest with a local Pinterest expert, Kareem. Kareem, a little your last name?
That's right.
Yeah. Kareem Little is a local Pinterest expert amongst a ton of other things. He's like me, there are a whole heap of things in the digital space. Okay. Shango says he's gonna rewatch. But just a quick recap before we go off some of the most important information that you need to know about Pinterest is that you need to put your captions on your pins. You need to make sure that your captions are SEO rich, which means that it has keywords in it, and you must first research the keywords, please and thank you, so it matches your niche, so you're not leading people astray. You need to invite me on an interview anytime you're ready, Shango. Anytime. Okay. You need to make sure that it's SEO rich, which means you're having your keywords. Your keywords are on your pins, and you have your call to action as well on your pins, where you see me, read me, go there, so do this, do that. You need to instruct people as to what you want them to do next. Also, don't forget to put your link to the actual information in the pin. Do you have a digital Jamaica YouTube page? I'm gonna start one soon. Yes, I'm gonna do YouTube. I don't hate YouTube, but I'm gonna do it because YouTube is another platform for great traffic. If you know what you're doing over there. How
Right.
much would you spend on a website? I don't think that's for me. Is that for Encore? All right. So yeah. So make sure that you remember to include your link in there. Make sure that your boards are set up properly. Make sure that your theme, cause and this is the thing, you need to have bright, popping, attractive pins. When you can't take on the same terrible graphic design when you have my Instagram can't go up Pinterest, it's not gonna work for you. Because Pinterest is a very don't laugh, Kareem. It's a highly on a thick Instagram visual is a word. I think Pinterest is a more visual space than Instagram. Why?
It is.
Because Pinterest focuses more on the pin than it does on the platform. So you don't see a feed like how you have an Instagram feed. What you see are pins. And the more successful people on Instagram on Pinterest have very thematic pins. So they're very uniform looking, they're bright, they're poppy, they're uniform looking, and they're easy to read, they're easy to consume the information. They have nice, big, bright, pretty images. And guys, Kareem designs pins. So please talk to Kareem before you put foolishness over on your platform. Thank you, kindly. Yes. YouTube is the number two search engine in the world. Yes, but why is a headache for start a YouTube platform? But I'm gonna because I have so much content to come, guys. I'm planning some things on this, so I'm gonna really love
You
it.
can
I have
always use
so much
Pinterest
content
traffic.
to come. And you can integrate YouTube with Pinterest as well, where you can.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. This is my friend. Hi, Jeremy. The quality of the site and the reach. One site can cost a fortune. Yes. Website designs can range anywhere from me personally. My website design starts from $1,200 because it's just a lot of work. I need nobody got time, and if you're serious, I'm just not gonna take that on right now. Website design is a process. It takes time. Okay. So I usually start from $1,200, and depending if you want all the bells and whistles and excitement, the more bells and whistles and excitement you want, is the more expensive it is gonna get. Especially if you're using platforms outside of WordPress and Squarespace where it's coded. No, you're looking at money. And it's no, and oh, he says it's a starting price. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. See, validation, validation. Um, the more bells and whistles and excitement you want is the more money, as well as depending on the platform. So if you're outside of WordPress, if you're outside of Squarespace, oh, he says Webflow is better. Stuff WordPress. So if you're using not well, this is the thing with WordPress Germany is that it's easy for the person to then use the backend. I personally think that WordPress backend is one of the easiest ones to use, and the learning curve is not that steep. It's
Webflow
pretty
is really good though.
literally drag and drop, right? So most people, and then you have a ton of plugins for WordPress as well. I think WordPress is one of the platforms that has the most plugins, and they're always creating plugins for WordPress. You can have like uh 20 million and one plugin you can choose from depending on what it is you want. Yeah, that's subjective, sure. But I mean, on a whole, it's kind of easy to use. I personally don't like Squarespace. I think Squarespace is unnecessarily complicated. That's just me. That's just me. So there are benefits to having a CMS system um that's easy to use, that the client can use themselves, that they don't have to be relying on you to upload things themselves. All right, guys. So are we done with Pinterest? Is there any other questions that you have for Kareem about Pinterest? Um, Hi. Kareem can be found at Marketing with Kareem over on Instagram. He has very high engagement rates over on his page. He produces very well put together informative carousels. We are going to do a live about carousels. Jeremy, are you up for carousels live with me? Because carousels are
Yes,
one of
Jeremy
the
should definitely do that.
Yes, carousels are one of the best ways I think to really produce high quality substantive posts, especially on Instagram. It's packed with value. And the beautiful thing about it is when somebody says their carousel, it means that they really got something from it or they're really interested to come back to it. So there's so much value that you can get from a carousel, and there's so much you can find out about your audience behavior from carousels as well. But you will notice this is some of the top platforms on Instagram, and I'm talking about the non-fancy platforms. So the platforms that are not health, that are not fitness, that are not beauty, that are not influencer, but platforms that are business processes platforms. So strategists and persons who are teaching you how to use Instagram and platforms like that, they tend to have a very high rate of carousel posts because it gets them high conversion, it gets them more eyes, and the platform tends to grow quicker when you're using more carousels. So you have Steve Malore and you have other people like that. What's his name? Chris Doe and
Yeah.
his pages. Yeah, they tend to use they have Dave Talas.
And
You
Dane
have
Walker.
you have Diane. All of these people, they're using a lot of carousels and they're growing like rapid growth by using carousels. So I'm going to be doing a live about carousels and the benefit of carousels, guys. I am here to tell you that I have been using carousels for a while now on a client's page. I didn't even know that it was like this big mass growth thing, but I did notice that I got a lot more engagement on carousels. But I was only thinking that it's because the picture they're prettier and I'm more picture, I don't know. But then I used carousel on my page when I did the influencer. What you need to know about influencer marketing. What did I have? 5 things you need to know about becoming an influencer. Something that is still to this day one of my highest engaged posts. That post made it to the explore page, and I was like, wow, okay, it made it to the explore page, and I have over 100 odd saves on that one carousel. And that's amazing in terms of engagement. It's still one of my highest engagement. And because I'm not reading my insights like I've been telling you guys to do because I'm a hypocrite, I have not been I've not been using my insights to guide me, but you guys should definitely try doing more carousel posts. You know who also does that? A guy by the name of Mark Anthony. He's a Jamaican as well, and he's a graphic designer. He's a beautiful carousels on his platform, but they're mostly text based. But your carousels, Kareem, are text and graphic based, and your graphics are very nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm about to hop out of here. What about local engagement? Jamaicans looking for content. Local or Jamaicans overseas? I don't know what you mean, Monique. How can you review search hashtags on Pinterest to see what persons are searching for? Okay, Kareem, that's a good question. Are hashtags useful on Pinterest?
Yeah. Hashtags are super useful, but
Mhm.
they don't work the way they work on Instagram, at least
Okay,
partially.
okay.
So the way hashtags work on Pinterest is, let's compare it to Instagram, seeing that everyone uses Instagram. When you search via hashtag on Instagram, you have a recent section and a top section, right? The top section is where you find the highest performing posts. The recent section is where you find the latest posts. What
That's on Pinterest.
That's on
On
Instagram.
right, okay.
When it comes to Pinterest, it's all about recent, right? So there is no top section for hashtags. So when you use a hashtag, your post is the most recent one until somebody else uses that hashtag.
Oh,
So when someone searches for your pin and you have used exactly where they'll find it first.
Lord jeez. Right in at the middle of the good things. So when somebody searches for your pin, or before they keep you have. What were you saying, Kareem?
Yeah, so when someone searches for your pin, right, they find you right on the hashtag section once you've used the specific hashtag. No, it's all about recency. So the more you pin with hashtags, the more chances you have of being seen. And the more hashtags you use, obviously, the more chances you have of being seen.
Is there a limit on how much hashtags you can use? Like, on Instagram, they give you 30. Is there a limit on Pinterest?
Limit on Pinterest is 20. Yeah.
Okay. So what Monique is asking if there are a lot of Jamaicans on is are you asking if there are a lot of Jamaicans searching on Pinterest, Monique? I'm not sure if that's what she's asking. She says, "Oh, I was asking about the penetration. Really, Jamaicans consuming." Monique, I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking if Jamaicans use Pinterest? How can you review search? How can you search? How can you see what persons are searching for? Can you use hashtags to see what persons are searching for?
Okay, what you can do is there's a new section of Pinterest that's kind of in beta stage. It's called Pinterest Trends.
Mhm.
Now, when you use
Trends,
right,
RENDS.
right.
Okay,
So when you go to Pinterest Trends, you see what's trending for that specific month, and you
right.
see how much persons have actually searched for that
Mhm.
specific thing, be it hashtag or just keyword or whatever. You
Right.
can use that to build your keyword strategy as well as your hashtag strategy and all of that good stuff.
Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I hope that answered the question. Hi, Pro Jamaicans. I hope that answered the question. So Kareem, thank you so much for all your insights about pictures. So would you recommend you use the web version versus the mobile version? Because honestly, I think I just for me the mobile version is easier to consume. But you said there are more features available on the web version.
Definitely, because you can't post carousels from the mobile version, but you can
You can
post
put
carousels.
pictures.
And that's literally just one of the stuff that, okay, I get what she's saying now.
Oh, if you can access local search trends in Jamaica using Pinterest, can you? Is it geographical?
It's not geographical, as I said, it's still in beta stages right now. But what I've did or what I've done is seeing that Google is a search engine and Pinterest is a search engine. What I do is I tailor my content more for Google than for Pinterest. So I tend to use Pinterest just to rank myself on Google.
Harry, we're making into with all the time. Because we think you're done and you just a come.
The
You
live
see, in
basically
my
finished.
them because you need to pay for the gems. Karim, don't tell them one blessed thing more. Don't tell them one thing more. Not to go pay for that information. Exactly. So you need to fix your pins for Google, not for Pinterest. But you don't have to go pay for get the secret sauce to that. $25 for 90-minute session. A punch carry mass money punching. But him says COVID prices. So please to go and join him Patreon. Please to go and join him Patreon. Yes, because Pinterest does help you with your Google SEO ranking. They do, it does. It does. And because that's how you're driving traffic to your website. $25 for all of that. Don't money. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Many mag have a strong talk after this. All right, guys. So it's patreon.com/ what, Kareem?
Marketing with Kareem.
Marketing with Kareem. Please to go and support. He has a ton of information over there. He might give you things for free apparently over there. So you can go and pay $25 and get one ton of information for free. So before he change his mind and before I force him to change his mind, and he can jump on it fast, fast, because that not gonna be the same way for very long. No, Kareem. Don't. Yes, right. So, guys, thanks for joining us again. This was a special double session of Thursday Night Live because I've been away so long. I hope you guys have learned a lot. I'm going to try my best to keep up with the Thursday Night Lives, even though I will not be posting a lot on the feed because there's a shit ton of things happening in the background here. And until certain systems are put in place and everything has settled back down, I really just don't have the time to be posting content. Oh, I have a new page, Kida Francis. Not on it yet, But that page is going to be dedicated to teaching you how to brand on a budget because I'm the queen of free and cheap. So I'm going to teach you all my cheap free tricks over there. That page will be launching soon when we have time. But you can go follow it in the meantime. So when you're ready, you can just push out, right? Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys on Thursday of next week. Bye. Bye, Kareem. Thank you.